Breaking news. Serap drags President Muhammadu Buhari government and Governor Wike to court for alleged rascality. The Social Economic Rights and Accountability Project, Serap, has launched a legal action against President Muhammadu Buhari's government and Rivers State Governor Wike. Serap dragged them to the ECOWAS Court of Justice to Abuja over the brutal crackdown, repression, and grave violation and abuses of the human rights. The body is suit number ECW/CCJ/APP/2020 accused Wike of using COVID-19 as a pretext to set up repression and systematic abuses against the people of Rivers State. It says that including demolitions, mass arbitrary detention, mistreatment, forced evictions, and imposing pervasive control on daily life. Serap complained that Wike was using Executive Orders 1 and 6, 2020 to abuse the right to liberty and freedom, contrary to Nigerians' international obligations, including under the African Charter on Human and People's Rights and International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights. Serap said that Wike and his government failed to respect, protect, and ensure the constitutionally and internationally guaranteed human rights of the people of his states. It noted that the federal government, being the signatory to ECOWAS treaties and protocols, cannot escape its responsibility to ensure that the human rights guaranteed under human rights treaties to which Nigeria is a party. Serap explained that suing the federal government alongside with Wike is entirely consistent with the Article 27 of the Vienna Convention on the Law of Treaties, which provides that a state may not invoke the provisions of its internal law as justification for its failure to perform a treaty. The right group is asking the court for an order of injunction to restrain and stop Governor Wike from further applying and enforcing Executive Orders 1 and 6 or any other executive orders to harass, arbitrarily or arrest, detain, and demolish property of the people of Rivers State. Serap is also seeking an order directing the defendants to pay adequate monetary compensation to the victims of human rights violations and abuses, and to provide other forms of reparation, which may take the form of restitution, satisfaction, and guarantees of non-repetition, and other forms of reparations that the Honorable Court may deem fit to grant. The suit filed on Serap's behalf by its solicitors, Kolawole Oluwadare, Atinuke Adejuyigbe, and Opeyemi Owolabi, said that the wanton destruction of people's properties, harassment, arrest, and detention of persons exercising their right to personal liberty and other human rights among to an affront to the Nigerian Constitution of 1999 and the country's international human rights obligations. Demolition of hotels and guest houses is illegal and unconstitutional as it runs afoul of the penalty stipulated in the quarantine, which provides only a fine of 200 naira or imprisonment for a term of 6 months or both. The demolition is a blatant violation of Article 14 of the African Charter on Human and People's Rights. Governor Wike winning some demolition workers and security agents without due process to law demolished Prudence Hotel, Alode in Haleme, and Itemete Hotel in One on Saturday, May 9, 2020, and flagrantly breached the rights of the owners, employers, and occupiers. The demolition was supervised by Governor Wike Wilson in the company of security agents of the Federal Republic. Serap contend that Governor Wike Wilson, with the complicity or support of the federal government of Nigeria, carried out these demolitions without giving adequate notice or any investigation, compensation, initiative, alternately, hotels, or affording the victims legal remedies. He did not take any prevention before he demolishes these hotels. Many people have now been deprived of their means of livelihood, employment, and shelter, and exposed to other serious human rights violations and abuses, all because of the action of Wike Wilson. Thank you, viewers, for listening to this news. Wow, I so much in support of what the Serap just did to President Muhammadu Buhari's government and Wike Wilson. They have really done it right. This is a good move from them. I love it. Serap APC have sent them. Have sent these people. Sending them is a good idea, as they have investigated this issue and have decided to drag them to court. Then it's a very nice one. They will never come out of this. It's very good. They did not even think or even consider that they are leaders. They really make investigation and find out all these that happened, and they decided to drag them to court. If they win, fine. If they succeed, good. But if what they did is right, because if it were to be Buhari and President and good Governor Wike, they would do more than this. Look at their decision. Governor Wike's decision, he quickly demolished because he heard that these people violated the law of lockdown. Buhari has always been persecuting people, arresting them whenever they say anything about his administration, or whenever they hurt the Fulani people and the cows. Now is their time to be persecuted. It's their time to be arrested and dragged to court. A lot of people are still supporting Buhari. This person should be an evil person that is supporting Buhari for no just cause. What Serap have done, I've never seen. I don't see anything wrong in what they did. They have always been right and always been at the edge of truthfulness. They have done it right, and I'm so much proud that they did it. It will teach these people lesson on how to be taking decisions on any little issue that they see that the Nigerians do or their indigenes do or find doing. So viewers, this is all I have to say. I don't have much to say, but viewers, your comment is very much needed. What do you think about the decision made by Serap to President Muhammadu Buhari's government and Governor Wike winning some. These people, have they done the right thing or not? Should they do more than what they are doing to President Muhammadu Buhari and Wike winning some or not? So your comment is very much needed. Drop your comment below the comment box. Click on the subscription button as well as the bell button to receive notifications whenever I publish new videos. And don't forget, share and like this news as well. Thank you.